Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. We are playing the new Honkai Star Rail update today. Was originally going to be another video, but then I saw this update come out and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this instead, while I wait for an answer for the other thing that I was going to do. Anyways, yes, I hope you do enjoy this episode. We're currently in the middle of the story recap, because I only just now decided, hey, I'm going to actually record this, because I'd recorded all the other main story parts of Honkai Star Rail, so let's just carry on from this. I've only been through maybe a few of the pages. So, to obtain information about the entrance to the Netherrealm, Castris had no choice but to support the Council of Elders in proposing pause in Flame Chase journey. The aid of the demigod CYPHER, she set out for the ancient city of the Dead Dragon 6 here. Now, I believe the voice of Stel has been replaced, and I like it. I'm not opposed to the new voice. It's pretty. It's fine. I don't really pay too much attention to the voice actors anyway. If we're being honest, CYPHER's the only voice I've actually really paid attention to in this entire story, and if she gets replaced, I'll be mad. But you know, that's just me. Anyways, let's carry on.
Castris successfully recreated the dead dragon Pollux via alchemy, and used its power to return to the Netherrealm, where she faced Thanatos, the Death Titan.
And Castris' voice, I guess.
She returned both the Titan's core flame and the stolen future, restoring the cycle of
maybe I'll be a
life and
little bit
death
annoyed
in the
if Aglaya was no longer British, but I think it's cool that she's British.
A Nexus soul met Castris in the Netherrealm, where he proved his hypothesis regarding creation. At the Citizens' Assembly, he cast a pivotal vote and used the charge of blasphemy to thwart the Council of Elders' schemes for power, allowing the flame chase journey to continue. After returning Circe's core flame, Anaxa's physical body completely disappeared. With this, the flame chase journey neared its conclusion, and all eyes turned skyward.
Here we go. No, we're waiting. It's cool that we need. It is cool that we need to go there and all, but not yet. There's some stuff I want to do before I start with the main story, like doing the Divergent Universe, and stuff like that, because I always do that every week. And of course, all that crap. Alright. No, not that. Alright, and polls, yeah, you, which is cool. And the Herter, already getting a rerun. So like, I either pull for the Herter here, or I pull for Hyacinth, and yeah, it'll be Hyacinth, but if I don't get Hyacinth, I'm not going to be disappointed, because I want CYPHER as well, so yeah, it doesn't matter to me, really. Do be loving that Gift of Odyssey, though. Probably some compensation rewards, which I'll also happily take. You know what I wouldn't be multiplayer mode? Oh, Seal Slammers. There's an event going on for Seal Slammers, multiplayer mode. Fire? Alright, let's go with this. Okay. When does that get redone? 5 days? Sure, I know that. Okay, let's do Divergent Universe, and then we hop straight into the main story. Oh, new contents. New equations, curious weight, curious occurrences, and golden blood boons. Updated Titan node, postscripts, after unlocking specific chapters. Synchronicity level is its upper limit raised to 80, with rewards before increasing levels. Okay. For sure. I'll take that. There's more Titan nodes, though. Postscript has been added, which is kind of crazy. New. So yeah, there's lots more rewards I can get now. Next expansion, 120 days. So that's like 2 entire updates. And then there's the stable computing array, which has been upgraded. Alright, sure, let's go. Cyclical extrapolation. What the fuck is that? Howling casket? What the hell is that? A combat machine developed by the Intelligentsia. Oh no, this. Oh, this is Pollux. Netherwing Husk. I've never had Pollux here before. So we'll build our team around that. So we want you. We want Castris definitely. We probably want. I'd say we probably want Face Shell for this one. Maybe Rapper as well, wherever you are. Where are you? There you are. That's probably a good team for this. Just go with it. And hope we can beat Pollux, because Pollux is a bit difficult. I had a bit of trouble with Pollux during the main story. Hyacinth, I'll definitely take her boon. Okay. Nice. Nice. Cool. Go ahead. This should work. Yeah, brilliant. And again, yeah, nice, brilliant, perfect. Okay, we'll grab the elation. We'll grab that. Grab the increases max HP. Grab the destruction. And immediately go to occurrences. We skip as many other combat domains as we can. Consume to game 4. Chance for error is greatly increased. Nice, I will definitely be taking that. That was enough for both of my current equations that needed doing. Alright, this thing again. Interdict battle after gain 1 blessing. No more errors. Okay, and now we've got the boss domain already. Already? I've only been through 3. Alright, now it's that thing. Ugh. Gross. Wait, have I fought that thing before? Wait, hold on, it doesn't look... I don't recognize it. I don't think I've fought one of these before. Must be in the new must be a new update thing. Okay, we'll use you for support. We'll use you and you. Cool, brilliant. This shouldn't take too long. Hopefully. Gaslit obliteration, yeah. Why was that doing so little damage to to Netherwing?
In this world, it's bleeding.
Jesus Christ, this thing. Why the f— it just like obliterated most of its HP. Sure, bro. I'll just take you out here. Goodbye. It just destroyed like a whole ton of its HP. We'll go this one. I see quantum character and I click. I'm a simple man. Alright, cool. The switch interval between day and night decreases. When entering the day, final damage dealt increases. It decreases the amount of restored HP required for the base effect, increases max HP each time the base effect is triggered. The bonus and harmless effects are also effective at night when entering night and can continue to stack. I'll grab this one. I'll go for this occurrence first. Mass risk. Ooh, doing 4 random curios. Okay, attain 4 random curios. Those are pretty good curios. And then we want this one. What we got? Oh, that's new. I don't recognize that one before. Obtain. Chance to obtain 3-star curios, chance to obtain 3-star blessings. I'll take that chance. Obtain 2 blessings of 1-star rarity. Alright, sure, why not? Take the remembrance one. This one. Reward. I'll take the reward domain. Obtain 1 equation of 3-star rarity. Remembrance and Destruction seems like a good combo, we'll take it. That one's Elation and the Hunt. Probably the best one for me at the moment. Teledol. When entering battle, there's a 50% chance to select the wrong target when any element uses their abilities on enemy targets. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Yeah, it should be fine though, I think. Go to wealth.
Let's take a picture.
But no, I would love that 3-star. Beacon coloring paste. What we want, what we get. Extends the day, increases final damage dealt during the day, increases the base day effects, final damage boost limit in each day. Entering the day, ally target's next attack deals additional damage. Increases the base effects, final damage boost limit in each day. Oh, I'll get this one.
Be careful. There's something on.
Not really the right one that I wanted though. Guess sure, why not? I'll just leave it at that for now. I got destroyed, never mind. That's a little bit of pain in the ass.
Spicy. Stimulating. Something ominous has arrived.
Attack it with a skateboard.
Cosmic ninjutsu, secret technique, dazzling obliteration! The truth, everything in this world is bleeding.
I venture forth to forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Embrace a new life.
Pull up near the wing.
I venture for forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I just blew him up. I will take that. Definitely. Go to the occurrence again. See what we get here. This one. Nice. I managed to get rid of the bad one. Barrel breaker challenge, brilliant. Face Shell's like a little overpowered for all of these.
Let's see.
Take the new one.
Fearless.
Hunt. respite.
But surely there's something better out there.
Respite happens before the final boss, right? Usually. That is what I need. Okay, yeah, no, I don't want to do any of that. Let's just go. This is the final boss, right? Click here to overwrite golden blood spoons. Try it out if you need it. Take Seism's upheaval. Who is that? Terravox. What the fuck is Terravox? Whatever, I'll take it. Yeah, it is the final boss. A little bit regrettable that I need to heal. Didn't even realize I needed to heal. Could have been a little bit hairy there. Let's go. Let's use my 528 noodle bowls. Comfort dishes, comfort foods. Because I've got 520 of them left. Already full on those technique points. Alright, very well. Let us go ahead and do this, and then do this, and then do this. Attacking Netherwing Pollux with Netherwing. Yippee. Dazzle Operation, yeah.
The truth burns everything in this world. It's bleeding.
I venture forth to forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! I venture forth forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Oh, already down.
That hurts a bit.
Oh, down the second one. Jeez, this is going by really fast. How fast is this going to take it down?
May death protect us.
Not enough, but
Life is
almost
not so
enough.
fragile.
And then we're going to pull it up again. Jeez, Castrus.
Darkness with me.
Castrus is too powerful, man.
Wandering souls find their own way out.
Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh well, looks cool as I leave the Division universe though. Alright, so I'll definitely take that. Very nice, very nice, very nice.
This place is rich with the sweet scent of flowers.
Cute.
Can
Still
we stay
feeding
here
around.
for a while longer?
Nice, I'll take those. Gallery of possibilities. Take the curios. And this guy. I honestly don't really care about the stories. I just wanna get the powers, get the upgrades. Gee, I think Pollux might have been the easiest fight out of all the ones I've done. Dude, I'm so close to 45. It's a store. There is another event going on at the moment, which I'll check out later. Oh no, I didn't mean to click that. I have a log. But there's the Trailblaze missions. Legend. Character selection. It's pretty much the same characters as they usually are. Journey rewards. What rewards can I get? Quite a lot, as it turns out. Yeah, quite a lot. Pretty cool. Done the Division Universe. Aptitude Showcase. Oh, Apocalypse Shadow. "27 days that resets." Could do that, but no. And any simulated universe updates? I don't think so. We could do this. An invitation from Giovanni.
This place is rich with the sweet scent of flowers.
I mean, is it really though?
Can we stay here for a while longer?
Okay, I don't really care about this. I just want to get some rewards. That's all. Give me rewards. Gimme rewards. Give me rewards. Why am I a raccoon? Initial planet departure. Challenge progress. Okay.
You want to take advantage?
CYPHER. Okay. Touchdown, look, there are already enemies incoming. How eager. I believe CYPHER already prepared a team for you this time. Go give it your all, even if this is only training. These knuckleheads see what the baseball can do. Defeat endless enemies to gain experience and raise the baseball's team level. Well, this is probably a good... Jesus Christ, that pose, bro. Anyways, what does CYPHER do? So, single hit, that,
Time is money, you know. Wait any longer and you'll owe me interest.
okay.
I'll take it on.
She fights with a giant magnet? Okay, that's pretty sick. I can't even lie. We're gonna pull you back up. Okay, I'm gonna damage all of you at once. Bang. The experience you gain will be displayed here. Once it's filled, you can perform an upgrade. Progress of how many enemies you defeat in this way. Defeat them all.
Found me.
Oh, she's got a really sick follow-up attack. That is cool. I will take that. That is very nice. We'll be able to see what a oh wait, it upgrades, I guess. Okay, let's see what her ultimate is.
Session is over.
Jesus Christ, the pose is kind of crazy. I can't even lie.
With enough believers, lies become reality.
Okay, maybe I should stop pulling on Hyacinth because I think I'm going to save all my pulls for CYPHER. Level up, you get stronger when you level up. There are weapons you'll encounter along the journey. Every upgrade will give you a choice. This waning tail ending chakram will take out its team and unleash a skull.
You can't run.
Use weapon to try out the skill's power.
Feeling spiffy?
Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of cool. Another upgrade. Select an already obtained weapon to perform an upgrade. Let's just upgrade this one. By the way, a weapon can be upgraded to level 8 at the most. Okay, pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool.
I'll take it on.
There seems to be new equipment available. The blue grid has accessories inside it. Accessories can provide bonuses. Don't hesitate.
Yeah. Found me. The truth burns clear everything in this world. It's bleeding. Come to me.
So they love this from the waning chakram. Summon type weapons will appear on the ocean bar when their turn comes. They will automatically attack the enemy.
Let's play.
Very nice.
Can you find the answer?
Has she got 28 coins? Is that what this is saying down here?
You can't run.
Okay. They're up to a mini boss, elite enemy.
Allow me to purge the root.
Ugh, those guys look
Rules
disgusting.
are made to be broken.
Disgustingly strong. That did a lot of damage. Alright, good.
Time to cleanse the filth.
That was a lot of damage. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Alright, nice. Alright.
Don't fight so I can leave early. I'll take it on.
Our cute play session is over.
With enough believers, lies become reality! Gotcha! Found me.
That was the most high-pitched thing I've ever heard.
You want to take advantage?
Come to me!
Sick. Got a shadowy cloak accessory.
Something's fishy! You're a stubborn one.
It smells of money.
Smells of money! Oh my goodness.
Our cute play session is over.
With enough believers, lies become reality! Gotcha! I'll go easy this time. Time to cleanse the filth. Found me.
Legendary weapons are the best. Syndrome successful. Come forth, Cryo Wheel Chakram.
Let's make it quick.
Yeah, no, I can't. Sorry,
You
bro.
want to take advantage? Come to me.
Let's play for a while.
May the foul stench just be up your body and mine.
You can't run!
Nice. Jesus, bro, this is kind of satisfying.
The truth burns clear. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Nice. Boss time. Boss enemy incoming. What's the boss gonna be? Looks like that's the strongest enemy on this planet. I fear we have nothing to fear now. Use the legendary weapon we got to demolish all enemies.
Don't fight, so I'll take it all.
Rules are made
That's
to be
pretty good.
broken.
Found me.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Come to me.
Come on, how about it? Quite easy, right? Don't slack just because it's easy this time. The journey into Rome the Cosmos has just begun. Fuel check, my status great. Before we proceed, let's recap our performance. Nice. Oh, we also get cosmic rank as well. That's cool. Okay, yes, I know how this works now. Find time the adventure spring. Okay. Equip you with an initial weapon. Look at this one, the team bonus function. Every time the team level increases by 1, all allies damage dealt increases by 40% and member size damage dealt additionally across 40%. Nice. Okay, so we've got you, we'll take you, I'll take Cassie, you, yes you. Would love to use CYPHER again, but unfortunately we're gonna have to set off Akron instead. Let us go. Looks like a reasonable team, although none of them are weak to. Oh, actually no, she's an elite. She's. For some reason, her color makes me think she's imaginary, but she's actually lightning. Start. This stage initial weapon ranger's badge. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, there's 2 elite enemies in this one. And 10 waves.
A little honesty would do us good.
Combat for each wave will conclude after the countdown reaches 0. When the countdown reaches 0, the undefeated enemies when the wave will disappear. But that also means that you'll lose the experience you might gain from defeating them. It's down whenever you're ready.
Time for resolution. Ha! Please cherish this time.
As you wish.
Another
Put in
journey
that.
begins. Destined for oblivion. The The way is
May the foul
fraught
stench
with
dissipate
difficulties.
quickly of your body and mind.
That hurts a bit.
Hurts a bit.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
You two will head to the Netherrealm. Root here.
Embrace a new life.
Still waters of oblivion.
The truth burns clear. Everything in this world is bleeding. Time to cleanse the filth.
Is that fear I said? Countless threads.
Thus our fates become one.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Return to dust. May death protect us!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
A little honesty would do us good. All lies should be revealed.
Life is not so fragile.
As you wish. Allow me to purge the root of the property of your body and mind.
Is that fear I sense? Catadons? A little honesty would do us good.
The truth burns clear as if everything in this world is bleeding.
Destined for oblivion. Again.
Root here. Embrace a new life.
The elite now. Elite enemy incoming. Turn attention, the heavy hitter is coming. Facing waves for elite enemies, there are clearance objectives to complete. If you want to clear the challenge, you need to defeat the designated enemies before the countdown reaches 0.
Is that fear I sense?
Be of your body and mind.
Please cherish this time. Darkness with me.
May death protect us!
Being direct is always preferable.
Adorned in splendor.
How Countless threats.
Thus our fates become one.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Familiar.
As you wish. Allow me to purge the root of the problem. The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is bleeding.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Still waters of oblivion. Familiar.
Is that fear I sense? All lies should be revealed.
That hurts so familiar.
Being direct is always preferable. Time for resolution. Adorned in splendor.
Root here.
Another journey begins. Destiny for oblivion.
Immerse yourself in it.
Bathe in gold. The way it...
Black King who constantly chases after him.
It's fraught with difficulties.
As you wish.
Free will, or was it?
Stubborn one.
It appears
You a
Immerse
little
yourself
long.
not
in
yet
it.
at
Thank you,
hand.
Of your
Costerus.
body and mind. Embrace a new life. The truth burns clear as everything in this world is bleeding.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Being direct is always preferable. Countless
Thus our fates become one.
so fragile, like a wisp of silk.
I wonder when it turns into a vision.
Return to dust.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion. Familiar.
A little honesty would all lies should be revealed.
Oh, nice. Quite a lot of stuff.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Was that fear I sense? Time for resolution.
May death protect us!
Life is not so
As you wish.
Still waters of oblivion.
Legendary weapon, how I've waited for you.
A little honesty would do us. Countless, thus our fates become one. All lies to be revealed.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem of your body and mind. The truth burns everything in this world. It's bleeding.
Free will, or was it?
Root here. Embrace a new life.
Being direct is always preferable. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Nice, we got a shack room. Nice.
Catch a dance? A little honesty would do us good. Bathe in gold.
Destined for oblivion.
Immerse yourself in it. As you wish.
Being direct is always preferable.
That's half the work. Still waters of oblivion.
Almost getting up to that, getting that ultimate weapon too.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Allow me to
That's
purge
the
the
Mad
root
King
of the
of
tree of your
Strife.
body and mind. The truth burns everything in this world. It's bleeding. Root here. Embrace a new life.
Legendary.
Is that their eyes countless threads?
Thus our fates become one.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
As you wish. May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Time to cleanse the filth.
A little honesty would do it. All lies should be revealed.
You two will head to the nether realm. We'll here.
Is that fear I sense? Time for resolution. A little honesty would do us good. Ha!
Familiar. Be of your body and mind. The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding. Embrace a new life.
Another journey begins.
You two will head to the... Return to dust!
Adorned in splendor.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Countless threads.
Thus our fates become one.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Of no great concern.
Hold me back for a minute. Sure thing, Buster. Damn, bro. Kinda crazy. Let's just go to the main story. Wait, how many stellas is that? Oh, only 30. Okay.
This place is rich with the sweet scent of flowers.
Sure is.
Can we stay here for a while longer?
I don't see how it's thick with the scent of flowers. It's kind of barren. Thanatos' and Cersei's core flames have been returned. Sometime after that, the 12 constellations hover above, overlooking the vortex of Genesis. They embody the 12 Amphorian deities, fate, foundation, creations, and calamity of this world. Now 10 among them have fallen, their core flames return to the origin of Genesis. Above you, constellations shimmer, their brilliance echoing the faint slumber of each titan. And you have experienced 4 ascensions and 4 partings. The Lance of Fury once became the Mad King, plunging the world into ceaseless strife, until your valor brought it to an end. And its demigod successor, the undying Mighty-Most, chose to bear the title of Kremnos alone, returning home to be crowned as the last line of defense for the Holy City. Mighty, may your battles know no defeat. Back then, the incarnation of time entrusted Mem to you at Temple of the Three Fates. Back then, the lively girl with red hair fulfilled her mission and bid the first farewell. Time speaks not of fairness, yet it never stops, and now this power resides in your hands. See you tomorrow, Trianne. Long ago, the head of the Grove sages helped you repel the menace that is the Black Tide, and still not long past, that unruly scholar staged one grand performance, granting you a glimpse of this world's truth at the cost of his life. Oh, the incarnation of reason, at edge of existence, have you found your answer? The prophecy once made the hand of shadow choose 2, granting one the fate of death, yet their bond wove a hauntingly beautiful tale that stretched across time. At the end, the incarnation of death, who journeyed from the nether realm to the living worlds, chose to remain in that sea of flowers, retrieving your future. At the end of the west wind, we shall meet again, Castros. What a long journey it's been. Time and again, farewells haven't numbed you. You can't help but wonder, how many more goodbyes will the journey of trailblazing entail? You question whether you'll be able to express each goodbye with heartfelt emotion. Your thoughts sink into the ocean. You recall how the Amphorians cherish epics, using stories to soothe their sorrows. Perhaps you should embrace this way to dispel your melancholy and regain your strength. Then let it begin. Countless words of adventure surge through your mind. You need only to grasp just one to anchor your creation. Don't be influenced by the noise outside, just focus on the keyword in your mind. It is indeed difficult, but you still cling tightly to your inspiration, weaving heartfelt and eloquent verses. Alright, this is an impossible task. Just one glance at your phone won't disrupt your thoughts, or so you tell yourself. CYPHER? Why is she messaging me? Grey mystery. Last time in Styxia. 0 time for treasure hunting. Absolute disaster. Now the River of Souls mostly retreated. I'm back, baby. In the water, a big shiny chest. Can't use the miracle orb, and I can't wade through. Power of time is needed. Now. 70-30 split. Quickly. Quickly. Hurry. Yeah. You must admit, even during this arduous and struggling low point, there are still those who live joyfully. CYPHER's endless, surging desire for wealth seems more turbulent than the waters of Scale Gorge waterscape. Forget the past for now, it only brings sorrow. The sadness has no place in this moment. What you need is the drive to move forward. You decide to head to Styxia, where the River of Souls is no longer blocked, to meet up with Catgirl. Hopefully those glittering, clinking trinkets will, as always, lift your spirits. Okay. Let's go.
Oh,
Okay, we're here already.
Styxia's moonlight is so beautiful. And the River of Souls is so quiet. It's like everything that happened was just a dream. I wonder if Cass is doing okay on the other side. If I write a letter and put it in a drift bottle, will she be able to read it? No, this shouldn't be so depressing. Now's not the time to feel down. We've got to pull ourselves together. By the way, it was Miss CYPHER who asked us to come here. But where has she gone?
Ran off with the money.
Huh? Yes, and this aura feels
Surely not.
familiar.
Surely not.
Let's go check it out together. Be very careful.
Surely it isn't.
I
Surely
have a
it's
bad
not
feeling
the
about this.
Flame Reaver, is his name? The Black Knight thing. Back here. Didn't think I'd be back so soon.
Hey, what's that on the ground? Should we pick it up? Careful, careful. It's a
It is.
piece of
It's the
black
Flame Reaver.
cloth. Now, where have I seen this before?
The goddamn Flame Reaver.
What? How could they be here? Mummy! Look out! Don't give up just like that! Let's try our best to deal with them for now, and we'll slip into the past with Time's power as soon as we can.
The river of souls.
Yes, that is where we are.
Fish. Big and delicious.
Concerning, but okay. What?
The flame chased
There was no question mark there. That was no question. That was as blunt as it could be.
Meow, meow.
Meow meow!
Meow?
The Flame Reaver's gone mad.
We
The end.
already knew about the mad part, but are we still in danger?
Is that actually CYPHER? It would be funny. Yeah, it is.
Sorry, I couldn't pass on the chance to give you two a good scare.
Meow meow.
Don't run! I'm the real CYPHER. The real one. Come on, don't be upset. I'm just giving you a kind reminder that Emphorius isn't safe at all. The whole place is full of danger.
Well, that's because we're
Not Swordmaster.
specifically in a
Make
place
sure you
that is
stay on your
dangerous.
toes, no matter where you are. Hey, I'm just making it up to you. You'd do the same in my shoes.
Would I?
So, was that a Flame Reaver disguise? Or a magic trick? It looked so real. Is that the power of the trickery demigod?
Disguise? No. It's not as simple as that. Let me think about how to explain this. For example, what did you think when you realized that piece of cloth came from the Flame Reaver's cloak?
It's illusion then.
We thought that maybe the Flame Reaver was around here somewhere?
So
That's
it's
right.
like the
And
illusion.
then you heard some footsteps. What did you think when that happened?
But why did we hear footsteps if the Flame Reaver floats?
We thought it must be the Flame Reaver coming this way.
Yep, exactly. I just used some hints and, mental suggestions to help you believe in a lie. Lies are what Zagreus is best at. If everyone believes in a lie, then it becomes reality.
A power to make lies into reality? That's got all my hair standing up.
Nice! Now I know your
I
secret.
sure love your arrogance, Grey Mystery.
Oh
The
my goodness.
seamstress trusts
Her voice
you
does
for
things.
a reason. Someone as honest as you couldn't trick me even if you wanted to. So, there's no harm in telling you. Besides,
It's
we
true
need to
though.
team up
It's
to go
true.
treasure hunting, right? Let's wrap up here. It's time to get going. Oh, you got your teleslate.
Oh my god. Was that your teleslate? Telephone. Finan. Didn't even realize he had my phone number. Did race well. Came during lucid hour and you seemed to sleep, so I didn't want to wake you up. But in current circumstances, I can't stay idle. Feel it's time to continue our training. Let's go to the grove, shall we?
Aren't you a popular one? But I got to you first, so help me with the treasures, and then I'll send you two to the grove. Live handsomely. You mean spend all this money? That's so not why I hunt for treasures.
No, yeah,
Don't
it's
forget,
true. If she
I'm
wanted
demigod too.
things, she
And
just
there's
steal
a
it.
line reserved for me in that stupid prophecy as well. You shall walk with greed and die over petty change. But I don't believe in that. As long as I keep collecting treasures, then I won't need to care about petty change. And as long as I don't hurt other people when I get what I want, I won't be walking with greed. Right? Isn't that simple? So, as long as I keep going down this path, all those predestined prophecies and fates will never catch up to me.
Okay.
That was a long speech. I'm getting thirsty at this rate. The treasures of
drink from the river of souls.
Come on, Gray Mystery. Show me what the authority of time can do.
A few days later, at the crash site in the Abyss of Fate. A few days later.
So, this is the car of the Astral Express you've spoken of. My repository of memories has been enriched with another fascinating piece of information. Thank you for leading me here, Lord Donham.
Surprised Council Elder like yourself were willing to journey so far to inspect the Express.
Archimans hold wisdom and knowledge in high esteem. If the citizens knew of your origins, I'm sure more would be intrigued by the Trailblaze. Sadly, discussions about the world beyond the sky remain taboo. It's been quite some time since you first arrived in Akima. Presumably, you've been looking for a way to leave ever since.
I've been actively gathering clues and tasting different things. Sadly, the more I find out, the more powerless I feel.
Don't be too hard on yourself, my lord. This puzzle has stumped Amphorius' scholars for centuries. It isn't something you can solve overnight. Even someone as gifted as yourself.
In the Grove, I discovered extensive research on the Sky Titan. It appears that many scholars from Amphorius believe the taboo against the world beyond the sky stems from a curse cast by Aquila.
Exactly. Of the 12 Titans of Amphorius, Aquila is known for being the most capricious. The weather itself reflects their mood. Tranquil sunshine, mournful rain. Aquila's breath is a brisk wind, and their cries resound as thunder in a storm.
Additionally, Aquila is one of the 2 Titans whose core flames have yet to be returned.
The sky above affects every citizen. It's clear that Lady Aglaya's decision to confront Aquila at the end of the Flame Chase journey was a carefully considered strategy.
If returning Aquila's core flame can break the sky's curse, we won't have to exhaust ourselves searching for a way back. Simply focus on aiding the Chrysospheres.
Anti-Catherians have no home to return to, so I understand your concern for your old friends and homeland. I used anti-Catherian technology, or scanning, as you might call it, to assess this car. Assuming my judgment is correct, I might be able to conduct a thorough overhaul of its power systems.
Really? But...
Of course. That's only a few, my lord. Permit me to interact with it.
By all means, please proceed, but be careful. The Express's thrusters are extremely delicate.
You honor me with your trust. I will be very careful.
He has headwings. Eligas carefully scans the damaged propulsion system, then methodically began inspecting its components. This is unbelievable. You seem to understand its structure perfectly. Have you repaired something like this before?
Not exactly, but we Antikytherians are inherently sensitive to machinery. Carefully endowed our kind with a unique advantage for analyzing and learning. If you give me some time, I might be able to fully restore this damaged car to its former glory. Then you and your esteemed companion could set off on your return journey sooner.
But can this thing even fly on its own? But isn't the real issue with Aquila?
Hypothetically, Lord Donhong, if I could open up a path out of Amphorius that circumvents Aquila's divine punishment, would you consider ceasing your support for the Flame Chase journey?
Don't understand. Does the Council of Elders possess some secret means of counteracting divine punishment?
It's best if you don't delve too deeply into that question, my lord. All you need to know is, I can make it happen.
This bitch is suspicious. Maybe this is not a decision by the Council of Elders, but rather his personal wish.
The crucial point is, if you and your companion are unwilling to halt your support for the Chrysos heirs, it could offend certain interests.
Do I give a shit about those other certain interests? No. Fuck off. Fuck her off. Leave. Forgive me, Lord Ligus, but I must be frank. When visiting Dawncloud, I reviewed the records of many Council Elders. Among them, only your background was nearly blank. I'd like to accept your goodwill, but given such a mysterious background and motives, anyone cautious would have doubts.
Your prudence impresses me, just as expected.
I guess I just had to beat you up. Yep. Quite. Thought so. These people. Is this a trap? Is that why you accompanied me here?
Please don't misunderstand, Lord Donhong. As the Theoros, I have no allegiance to their plans, nor am I obliged to obstruct them. I am neutral. Out of respect for you,
let's just beat the shit out of them. Like, come on.
Donhong,
I know you can.
Safety of you and your companion.
Just turn into a freaking Chinese dragon-wielding maniac, bro. And obliterate their faces. 1 against 4 then. Just to confirm, if things turn ugly later, will you help?
I will not. As I said, I remain neutral. Are you asking this because you plan to refuse my offer and continue supporting the Chrysos heirs?
We went wrong about one thing, Lord Ligus. Indeed, was try to return to our companions. But our companions now also include the flame-chasing Chrysos heirs. The Nameless cannot and will not ignore the fate of our companions.
So I see. This is what you call trailblazing.
Indeed. When I asked if you'd help, I meant the ones who need help are them. Meanwhile, in the Grove of Epiphany, sick. Tisk.
You have such overwhelming power, so why? Answer me. Why do you stand in her way? Why do you want to take the core flames?
here, friend. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I can handle that kind of hit now. But a few months ago, that would have knocked me out. Thanks for worrying, buddy. Thanks for the help.
Buddy.
To face Aquila and other potential threats, I must sharpen myself with the most aggressive methods.
Even so, it's impressive you thought of this training method. Battling the phantoms of the past in the River of Time? It's just like the hyperbolic time sanctum that the bards describe.
It's working pretty well, wouldn't you say? But combat isn't just about strength and skill. You also need the right weapon. Compared to that guy's weapon, mine feels like I'm swinging a lump of iron. I can't tell you how many swords I've gone through since the training began. It's a good thing Cartonis is the finest blacksmith in Amphorius. I asked him to make a suitable divine weapon for me. It's a little embarrassing to say this, but in order to help me, he deliberately turned down all other business.
Oh, Cartonis is part of this flame chase journey after all. Full of energy.
Thinking about how he's been recently, maybe you're right.
But, Phainon, I've been somewhat concerned about you. Lately, you seem more and more fixated on that Swordmaster in black.
That's quite the sudden shift in topic.
I've been holding this question in for a long time. You're getting stronger, but seeds of unrest are also growing in me.
I'm sorry, that line is weird.
Don't worry. I'm not wielding my sword for revenge. She's been through Nikador's trial and understands. Those who can't walk out of the shadows of their past are ultimately weak. Times have changed. The responsibility I bear is both precious and fragile. I wield my sword for the future of Amphorius. I will not let hatred cloud my judgment again and neglect my duties. I'm far from finished. I must continue sharpening my skills until I can match their strength. Every time I say something, things get so serious. I don't want to be the person who keeps bringing the mood down. I'm out of energy for training today. How about we go to the library of Philia to lighten the mood?
Sure, that's what I've been looking forward to. We deserve to enjoy ourselves after all the hard work. Today, I'm definitely going to... A girl's little secret. Don't pry.
That's the charm of this place. You can find whatever you're into here. The three of us might not be into scholarly books, but we could still spend an entire day at the library of Philia.
Here we are! Where was that slate last time? Was it here? Or maybe over here? I'm off to have some fun!
Over the past few months, you've come here more than once, fishing out that small piece of essence from that ocean of knowledge that best suits your taste. You're quite relieved that Dunhung isn't around. No one will be there to judge your reading tastes. The scroll at hand shows a line of small text. Non-standard reading material. Please return to its original place after borrowing. Do not let any Grove professor discover it. 10 exclamation marks. Seems that the scholars of the Grove, amidst their profound academic discussions, haven't forgotten their little hobbies. So, which reading material will you peruse? She wandered through the flower sea, searching for a glimpse of those fluttering butterfly wings, but without success. Sir, I've heard that every flower has its own floriography. Generally speaking, that perception is correct. She heard the voice, but couldn't see the speaker, yet Cersei's paid no mind. She calmly responded to her most special student while scanning her surroundings. What is your floriography? I'm afraid I'm not a flower, but a tree. Evidently, this answer failed to satisfy the other party. A sound mingled with dissatisfaction and disappointment reached her ears, prompting her to add another remark. Well, if we're just speaking metaphorically, I suppose it'd be intelligence. However, her objective was nearly accomplished. It should be around here somewhere. Now she just needed to find some bait to draw her out. Intellectual, yet also romantic? Perhaps it's because I hibernate? You see, in my long dreams I've made promises to countless lovers. Really? The butterfly-winged girl suddenly rose from the thicket before Cersei, startling her slightly. After all, at this moment the distance between them was virtually non-existent. Gazing directly at Nestia's face allowed the light reflecting from her lips to pass through her eyes. A hint of crimson flashed across Cersei's face, almost imperceptible to onlookers. Of course, her composure wavered for only a moment. Then Cersei wrapped her arms around the girl's waist, as if pulling up a radish from the ground, gently lifting her from the flower thicket. Of course not. Caught you now. Placing her on the ground, the giant tree's incarnation gently stroked the butterfly wings with the edges of her leaves, confirming the other's normal state before slowly withdrawing. So now will you tell me? Why have you been avoiding me? Would you two please refrain from frolicking in my Antila garden? A cold voice unseasonably interrupted their thoughts. Indeed, for the garden's master, the incarnation of death, such a lively atmosphere was truly something akin to a natural enemy. Sorry, we'll leave at once. Thank you for listening to my troubles, Madam Thanatos. Sir, let's return to the grove. Sorry, Than, for troubling you. Honestly, you two are... alas. But Cersei's... You must be aware by now, right? A bitter sensation spread in her mouth once more. Cersei's remained silent, merely nodding as she bid farewell to her old friend. On the way back to the grove, Nestia remained completely silent. After one unsuccessful attempt to question her, Cersei struggled to find another opportunity to speak and simply focused on the path ahead. Voices of gossip reached them, causing irritation. A genius? So what? She's just like... so terrifying. A stern figure approached rapidly. It was the source of the irritation. Nestia offered Cersei a smile, then turned and walked away. Blank cast a sharp glance in the direction of the butterfly-winged girl's departure, then shifted his gaze back to Cersei's. First came perfunctory reports and spiritless small talk, then escalation to arguments that resembled personal attacks. Do you truly understand? I don't need to. Let me be direct, Cersei's. To romance a student, even your own creation, don't you find that perverse? Pow! This was the first time the embodiment of reason allowed emotions to govern her mind. Sensation left on her palm felt as if it would scorch through to the heart of the tree. From nearby came the sound of running footsteps. Familiar, yet somehow strange. Cersei wanted to give chase immediately, but the words echoing in her ears tripped her steps. She was indeed somewhat distracted, allowing the girl's image to surface and fade in her mind repeatedly. When her resolve crystallized, the third curtain-fall hours had slipped by. The personification of the giant tree approached the gilded chrysalis, cried her beloved's name, then stilled, as if she had frozen. The traces left by the butterfly-winged girl who dwelled here were all but erased. Upon the foliate desk lay words, a maiden's first and final love letter. I love you, Cersei's. I've already received the graduation gift after all, so forget me. That's it? Nothing else? This love story abruptly entered its worst moment. The author lost the motivation to continue whilst the emergent situation occurred remains unknown. If it were the latter, the Flame Reaver is fully responsible. Sorry I'm late. I used the power of a cocknose bloom to climb over the vines, rushing to the classroom and nervously pulling open the door. I need to make eye contact with the person I had an appointment with. The professor, barely over 30, was leaning casually against the stone lectern, loose and relaxed. The scholar's robe gleamed bright in the dim light of the evernight, giving off an almost divine aura. The first class. And already late. Looks like someone is eager to meet Thanatos. In other words, this was our first one-on-one lesson, and I just totally blew it from the start. Probably even Cersei's would have felt embarrassed looking at such a sorry scene. Luckily I'd already come up with a plan. Sorry, Professor, I'll do anything to make it up to you. Anything? Well, please, I hope you'll be lenient. At these words, the Professor's face broke into a charming smile. And I want you to teach me... Wait, Professor? I want you to teach me... I want you to break down the points in this paper, word by word, and explain them to me slowly. Although there was no mirror here, I could guess that my face had turned red from the sudden and direct request. But... Professor, I'm still just a student intern. Isn't it a bit too early for me to do something like this? What the fuck? If I finally worked up the courage to say it, do you want me to waste the lesson I prepared, you fool? At least wait until after class. If that's what you prefer, then fine. But don't forget, I still haven't forgiven you, so what should we study first today? Why don't we peruse this academic journal. I think they recently published a paper on the patterns of natural numbers. Sounds good. Come on, let's have a look. The research paper was immensely valuable, but I couldn't even grasp the basic arguments, as I was too deeply engrossed in the professor's sharp gaze. Also rational when he was immersed in numbers, nothing less than I'd expect from the professor I cherished so much. What the fuck is this? Taboo love stories? After that, we experienced an enriching lesson. We wandered through the classical literature exhibition, eagerly absorbing the newly compiled Titan faith studies. Finally, we lingered in the dreams woven by the latest works of the Erythrocheimism school, so much so that we completely forgot. The bell signaling the curtain fall hour rang, and we looked at each other. Class was over. More than once I had resented time for its seemingly linear flow, yet I remained powerless to interfere with it. The professor looked at me and paused for a moment, as if making some kind of decision, then muttered, "Take out your paper, I'll help you revise it." "Really, you mean it?" "Yes, you are a student, I take great pride in. I've been considering this for some time." "Professor, let me understand your thoughts, your research, your everything." "That is weird." No further words were needed. Two seekers of knowledge, driven by instinct, began their deep exploration of ideas. At that moment, we had yet to realize that after this lesson, another name would appear in the acknowledgements of the paper, and in the end, this would be the very spark that led to the founding of our academic symposium. After finishing this mind-shaking piece, only one image remains in your mind: the Express, Welt, phone. For a young stellar on host, this type of literature remains far too ahead of its time. One punch god, Aquila. Brushing off the dust that had settled on him, he adjusted his attire and stood firm, facing the giant eagle in a tense standoff. "Heh, so think you're something special just because you defeated the silent Giorios? Mortal, heed my advice." The God King remained silent, gazing into Aquila's 1,000 eyes. Slowly he raised his right arm, 4 fingers pressed together, and with a simple motion he lightly waved at the colossal being before him. "Arrogant fool, you will pay the price for your insolence." Aquila's fury erupted, their towering form radiating intense heat. In an instant, their massive wings vibrated at an imperceptible speed. 1,000 razor-sharp feathers shot forth like swords, hurtling straight toward the God King. As everyone knows, the feathers of the Sky Titan can pierce through iron and steel, let alone mortal flesh. Their sheer density left no room to evade. The violent storm of lethal blades closed in, and time itself seemed to freeze. Aquila enhanced their reflexes, predicting the movements of this arrogant little thief before them. Noticing the God King shifting his stance, Aquila mused. He had only 2 choices. He could push off the ground to evade left or right, or stand firm and brace for impact. But either way, it would be futile. The feather blades would shift with the wind, altering their trajectory. But how swift his movements, they would follow him relentlessly. But who could have predicted? The God King never intended to dodge. He pushed forward instead, seizing the first oncoming feather blade between 2 fingers. With a swift turn, he carved a spiral through the air and hurled it back at supersonic speed. The feather blade curved with the wind, piercing deep into the storm. Without the slightest deviation, it collided tip to tip with another razor-sharp steel feather. Ding! The deflected feather veered to the sides upon impact, colliding with others and further altering their trajectories. Ding! The sharp clashing of feathers rang out in an irregular rhythm, a chain reaction unfolding until the force of the final feather was dissipated, scattering harmlessly into the air. With just a single seized feather, the God King had nullified the entire storm of blade-like wings. Aquila was shocked. How could a mere mortal possess such divine skill? Yet as a being of godly essence, they did not allow themselves to be shaken. Seizing the moment as the scattered feathers clouded their vision, they swiftly brought down their claws, sharp as steel great swords, aiming to end the battle in a single decisive strike. Boom! The massive claws struck dead center where the God King stood, their sheer force of impact carving a deep crater into the ground. No, something felt off. Aquila's mind raced. The sensation was strange. Had it missed? Or... They focused their gaze only to witness the impossible. Their enormous razor-sharp claw, many times larger than the God King himself, was caught, held effortlessly in a single hand as if the God King were merely grasping a piece of cutlery. The countless white feathers drifting through the air painted an eerie contrast against the battlefield's deadly stillness. The once mighty and untouchable giant eagle found itself frozen in shock. For the first time in 1,000 years, muttering disbelief, they said, "Impossible! Even Giorios, when fighting me, could do nothing but evade beneath my iron claws. Yet you, what in the world are you?" "Haven't you already figured out the answer? A mere mortal, nothing more." "You cocky little—" Aquila attempted to retract their claw, but under the God King's grip it was as if frozen in place, completely immobile. Their expression darkened. Seeing this, the God King seemed to smile. He clenched the fingers of his free hand, and then, at a speed even a Titan's vision could not perceive, with full force he swung his fist. Boom! In an instant the divine body shattered! A tidal wave of force shook the heavens, sending tremors through the divine steel-forged walls, cracking them in multiple places. The sacred temple teetered on the brink of collapse. From this moment on, the celestial realm would exist no more. The people of Amphorius would no longer endure the tyranny of the heavens, and all of this was made impossible by the God King's mighty blows. No, by a single punch. The distant Titan gods sensed the fall of their comrade and erupted into furious howls. Was there no one who could stop him? How could his advance ever be shaken? What they did not realize was that even one as mighty as the God King was still bound by the desires of mortals. Just as before the battle began, he once again adjusted his attire. Congratulations, you have reached your end, Aquila. You are strong enough to be worthy of the name Sky Titan. He ignored the crumbling stone walls behind him and strode toward the temple exit. His steps went steady, yet the disappointment on his face was unmistakable. But your only flaw was failing to make this satisfying for me. Next episode, Battling Nikador. Next issue on hiatus. Invigorating literature, your favorite. This article leaves you feeling empowered, as if you are the author's one-punch god incarnate. Sky Titan Aquila? Yeah, that's nothing.
I wonder what Finan and Mem are reading. Let's take a closer look.
Month of cultivation, curtain fall hour, a time to feast on grains, but poor time for fishing. Oh, but then again, are there even any spots left to fish in Amphorius these days? You scared me! Bursting into someone's world like that can really catch them off guard. Well, no more jokes. There's nothing here. I'll go look elsewhere.
Something's odd about Mem. What are they flipping through?
Oh, these cards are so detailed and fine. Ruler,
Fine.
Weaver, Traveler, Healer. But the interpretation for each card is so long. Do I have to memorize them all? What a coincidence! We meet again. Guess we're fated to be together, huh? But you must be busy, so I won't bother you for now. Hope your day, every day, is joyful.
So suspicious. Not like their usual self.
You sure are persistent. All right. I'm totally helpless against your charm.
What are you guys chatting about? Is this the Amphorius Divination Compendium?
Why are you here too?
Sorry, seeing you two chasing each other around, I suddenly found my book not that appealing anymore. Never thought Mem would be into divination. But it's not exactly a niche hobby, so why all the secrecy?
I wanted to set up a surprise! Master it in secret and give you all a shock. But getting caught halfway through, it's only natural I'd feel shy. A girl's heart is more delicate than Aquila's ever-changing moods.
A surprise, huh? Someone else used to tell me the same. She was really good at stargazing and divination, especially with cards.
What, fucking tarot cards?
Yeah, just like the ones you're looking at.
And you must be pretty familiar with all sorts of divination techniques with a friend like that.
Plot twist, she's dead.
No, I know nothing about it. I've never really believed in using cards or bones to predict the future. If the good omens foretold by divination were true, my hometown, Heidi's Elysiae, wouldn't have disappeared. Don't forget, we've got Lady Trina. Every other form of divination is just smoke and mirrors or cleverly rehearsed tricks compared to her flawless prophecies.
To me, divination could be a power that guides our spirits. Fate always casts a shadow in front of us, clouding our view of the future. That's why people turn to divination. It's just to find find a small reason to give them courage to face the unknown. After all, the first chapter of the Divination Compendium discusses the significance of divination. I'm just expanding on that a bit.
Strange. That person I knew used to say similar things. Looking back, whenever she interpreted a card for me, I couldn't help but feel uneasy. Even though I never believed in the outcomes. Maybe it was her tone. Cyrene. She could paint a
Not
complete
Cyrene.
fantasy
Cyrene.
so vividly. It utterly captivated me as a child. Right, I still carry a card she once used. Do you want to see it?
Sure, where the fuck not.
Oh, wow! It's so exquisite! I'd
Looks
love to
just
have
like
a
the
card
crap
like
from
that.
in the Division universe.
Oh, now that you mention it, yes. It would be even better if it were made of, say, crystal.
Speaking of which, partner,
Why the hell am I
there's
slippers under the
something I
desk?
haven't shared with you all. Remember our first trip to the Temple of the Three Fates? The riddle that Orin exposed to us?
Gasp.
Who's there?
Who's there? Oh, these bastards.
You are...
Cracktards.
These folks are up to no good.
Assassins, save me.
clothing. Masks decorated with golden blood.
Don't think that it's actual golden blood, but oh, it might be actually. Cleaners?
To directly
Cleaners!
clarify our name, it seems you, Lord
Cleaners!
have studied the forgotten history of
What?
the forest
Cleaners are so deadly now. We're fighting a bunch of bloodied janitors. What's being cleaned, clothes or cars?
Your friend seems quite interested in us. Perhaps you could explain, Lord Finan.
Although, do we actually have cars in this world?
Would be
Like,
the,
in this universe?
polite thing.
Which planet around here has
We can't
cars
let
on
our
it?
esteemed guests pass away without understanding.
Pass away. Bastard.
During the Chrysos War, to combat the Chrysos heirs, several cities formed an underground assassin squad called the Cleaners.
Pretty crazy, that one. Crazy
Their
name.
task was to erase anyone with golden blood from existence. Assassination, poisoning, political persecution. They would do anything to achieve their objective.
What bastards.
This historical perspective seems biased, glossing over the Chrysos heirs' abuse of divine powers and their blatant initiation of war.
So which one of you
in
is the one
order
that's
to
speaking?
Defame our predecessors.
This
Could
one
you
or that
disclose
one?
the name of the author behind this popular legend, Lord Finan? I'd hate for the innocent children of Akama to be tainted by such slanted narratives.
You should have stayed buried in the dust of history. The Citizens' Assembly has once again legitimized the mission of the Chrysos heirs. But as for you, not one citizen would cast their vote for you. Executioners lurking in the shadows.
What does it matter? We've long since stopped expecting to be understood. People have become too accustomed to peace. And they've forgotten
I think it's this one
the
speaking.
disasters
These two are just
that
holding
arose
knives,
from
and this guy's the only one not holding
generations of
anything.
the Chrysos heirs.
Probably expecting the other two to do his shit for him.
Complete nonsense. Did you really travel all the way to the Grove just to have an argument?
I enjoy dealing with people as straightforward as you.
But the fact that you guys are
Lord Finan.
probably about to die is a bit
We've
sad.
probably figured out why we've come before you.
Because you fuckfaces can't do anything against me. There's a handful of you here. Who do you think you're fighting?
Keep
Exactly.
your cool, partner. They've come out of the shadows, which suggests they have something up their sleeves.
Even so.
All right. Let's hear it. What are you hiding? But watch your language and don't say anything you might regret.
What's your
My
language?
shoulders might be sore and my sword a tad dull, but it's still enough to slice off your tongues.
Oh, I see. Okay.
How's it going, Cinny? This place fits, doesn't it? It's a bit small, but the lighting is perfect.
Thank you, Lady Treby. With this, the Twilight
Look at
Court
the little guy.
is reborn in Akuma. Do you like it here too, little Ika?
So cute, what the hell?
It's so bright here. Maybe you should rename it? How about Luminous Courtyard?
Lady Treby makes a good point. But Twilight Courtyard carries the long history of the descendants of the sky, and I'd like it to continue.
Right. How does the legend go again?
Even Lady Treby forgets things.
We just haven't prepared lessons in a while now, so we're a bit rusty. Just give us some time and we'll remember. Ah, now we remember. Kremnos and the Firmament, Volume 3, Section 5. With Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, striking down the Eye of Twilight, the divine war between Nikador and Aquila, which spanned centuries, came to an end. Thereafter, the Skyfolk gradually declined. Numerous sky fortresses were abandoned, and their descendants began to establish themselves on the land. Finally, those descended from Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight were welcomed by the scholars under Circes and established the Twilight Courtyard in the Grove. The historical records seem slightly at odds with our memories, but the details from that time have become somewhat hazy to us.
Oh, I forgot. For Lady Treby, history is more than just words on a page. It's something you've personally lived through. Little Ika loves listening to the stories from the legends. I'm sure you're also imagining one day you'll be as awe-inspiring as the winged beasts by Celiosi's side. That day will come. I believe it. Just keep growing. Lord Crediros?
Miss Hyacinth and Lady Treby, good to see you're doing all right. I heard from the citizens you were nearby and came to check.
Doing all right. What's going on, Crediros?
There's been another violent incident at the market. A shop was smashed and looted. It's the third time this week.
How can this be? I always thought that with Lady Aglaya here, Akuma would remain peaceful.
Plot twist, it's Aglaya doing
That
it.
was true in the past. But these days, forgive my bluntness, her senses may not be as sharp as they once were.
Aggie.
In my opinion, malevolent forces have noticed the slack in the golden threads and are now plotting to exploit the opportunity.
The Citizens' Assembly just wrapped up. Why is there still unrest?
Because people are assholes.
The Chrysos heirs won by only one vote, Lady Treby. From my years of experience, a narrow victory often walks hand in hand with unrest.
True.
Trouble. Miss Hyacinth. Trouble. Clementine.
Oh boy.
Take a breath. What's going on? Please, something terrible has happened at Marmorial Palace.
What is it, Doctor? Calm yourself and talk us through.
Lady Aglaya. It's Lady Aglaya who's in trouble.
Ah, shit though. Moments ago in Memorial Palace. Okay, we're basically sitting through an entire like anime here. See what we got cooking up for us.
I still remember. This bath that overlooks the entire palace was built by the Council of Elders 900 years ago. Its purpose was to commemorate the first flame chase journey and to remember the heroes who made great sacrifices for Amphorius a millennium ago. Rules were set then. No one was allowed to enter, apart from guests invited by the Gold Weaver. But, I guess, you're no longer pretending to follow the rules, are you, Lady Kindness?
Bitch ass motherfucker.
Aglaya. You ageless witch, hiding behind a divine facade to deceive mortals. We've been far too kind with you.
Old bitch.
Kind? There's no need to use such a word to cover up your incompetence.
I was half expecting you to say bullshit.
Anaxagoras humiliated all of you before the citizens. If you still had any shred of shame, you'd throw yourselves from Dawn Cloud at the curtainful hour.
Wow! If you still had any shred of shame, you'd kill yourselves. What the fuck?
Why not gaze into the water's reflection and see the wretched face you wear now? These days you're not
I still think it's pretty nice, but
also
okay.
Deaf. The cleaners were born for this moment.
The cleaners? It's not intimidating at all.
It's time for the dagger to pass judgment.
The cleaners? Really? What mess are they cleaning up?
Give it a try.
Because they're the real mess here. Shouldn't they be cleaning
Going
themselves up
toe-to-toe with a
and jumping
demigod?
off of fucking Dawn Cloud?
We're not that foolish. The dagger isn't at your throat, but...
It's at your family's throat. No, I don't even know who that is. Who the hell is that?
Your gravest accusation is that my humanity is fading. And you claim my concern for mortal joys and sorrows is nothing but a facade. If that accusation holds, what makes you think the lives of these civilians will sway me in the slightest?
That's true, actually. She's got a point.
Fine. I'll gladly use a few more words to shatter that demigod facade of yours.
Okay, you old bag.
Like I said, you're not only blind, but deaf.
Wow, thanks.
Lately,
Metaphorically.
your control over Akuma has weakened. You failed to notice the thefts we arranged in the market, nor did you catch wind of the meetings happening in the Droma's workshop. Plots are unfolding right under your nose, yet you remain indifferent. Humanity? Fading? Aglaya, why not use your precious golden thread to peer into my thoughts? See if the gift we've so meticulously prepared for you can move that cold demigod heart of yours.
In this moment, I only regret not being more ruthless. Because your evil is beyond cure.
You finally figured it out.
Wow, she's not even trying to hide the fact. She's
I've
like,
been holding that image
Aglaya's
in my
like,
mind
you're
this
evil, and
whole
she's like,
time to
yeah,
make sure
I
I
am.
see it clearly.
Finally, you've noticed.
I want you to have this knucklebone talisman, Big Sis. I hope it brings you luck every day and keeps you safe from bullets.
Whoa, that was ages ago. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot about that.
Girl who can't speak or hear. What if she...
What the fuck? You're gonna cut out a child's eyeballs?
Too.
What the fuck?
You know better than anyone what it feels like to lose your sight. Imagine if 1,000 years ago you, already blind, had also lost your voice and hearing in your youth. Would you still have become the Aglaya you are today?
Oh boy.
Look at those broken, pleading eyes. How disappointing.
I mean, honestly, they don't really look very pleading.
Overestimated your
They don't look much broken either, but pleading, not really. Pleading even less.
We still have dozens of splendid parting gifts prepared.
You really, you old bitch.
Demigod, would you like to hear about them?
Not particularly, actually. I couldn't really care less at the moment.
I thought I could buy some more time. In these 1,000 years, I've witnessed the fall of 10 titans. From my naive arrogance at the beginning to slowly learning how to guide others.
Are you gonna jump off?
Now, it's time to let go. I should be grateful. Grateful that I've reached this moment. To let my departure become a path for others to follow. Have I done enough? If I embrace that prophecy now, and sink into the warmth of these waters...
Part of me wonders if jumping off there will be enough. Is it going to be a cutscene?
The wandering wind stop to mourn me. CYPHER.
CYPHER. Oh, we're switching to Cypher's POV. Okay. A millennium ago at Memorial Market. A millennium? A millennium? We're going 1,000 years in the past.
Look at this box full of gold and silver treasures. I bet there's stuff here you've never seen.
It's kind of crazy that I think that voice is actually adult Cypher's voice as well.
The most valuable clothes you have.
Or just fucking steal them.
You've got some nerve, barging into my shop dressed in those tattered rags.
I know why it sounds a lot more lively here.
Here, take a look. Only the finest goods. See the sapphire? It's even more blue than Fagusa's eyes.
Such exquisite luster. I've only seen an ocean's tear of this quality in my mother's treasury.
Wait.
Sounded like she was about to go into sing-song before.
And here I thought I'd leave you speechless. What a letdown.
It's just an old memory. My family estate all burned to ashes long ago. This workshop is what I built from scratch.
Wow. A daughter rebuilding her family.
Jesus Christ. I just realized Okuma's been alive for 1,000 years and hardly changed at all in that 1,000 years.
At least you did get to enjoy those luxuries.
Mind your manners, kitty. Tell me, CYPHER, where did you come from? And how did you acquire these treasures?
I won them fair and square in a bet.
What, do you doubt me?
Do you doubt me? Speak up,
nah.
seamstress. Give me a straight
doubts
answer.
here.
Do you want these or not?
Strange. You're clearly lying to my face, but my golden thread doesn't tremble at all.
That's because I'm not lying. I've been telling the truth from the start.
Is that so? The scars and the mud stains on your face tell another story.
Oh, come on. Can we just do business without all this chatter? Don't worry. I didn't leave any evidence, so no one will bother you.
How can I trust a word you say when you're so skilled at lying?
Dealing with you rich people is such a pain. Always wasting my time. Fine, if you don't want it. There are plenty of others who do.
Hold on. Your treasure? I'll accept it. But these alone aren't enough to purchase the Gold Weaver's finest clothes. That said, I do have something that would suit you perfectly.
Oh. What do you have in mind?
Look. Come a bit closer.
Oh, she does wear those. She's still wearing them.
Shimmering gold. Absolutely stunning.
These golden boots are the Gold Weaver's greatest treasures. Though not as valuable as the most precious gowns, they hold a magical power.
And she still wears them this 1,000 years in the future, too.
Legend has it that Zagreus blessed these boots, allowing anyone who wears them to move swiftly and silently.
And that's why she can move so fast, like, so fast that she smashes the rift between dimensions.
As lovely as yours deserves better protection.
cute.
You rich folks just love sticking your noses in everything, don't you? Well, I'm taking these now, so don't get any second thoughts.
What's wrong?
Do you have a smaller size? These are way too big for me.
Well, I suppose you'll have to grow into them.
Do you have to interrupt me in the middle of my story? Fake? What's fake?
Those boots definitely don't hold Zagreus' divine power. You're Amphorius' most cunning liar, and even you were fooled by a Glyad.
Watch your mouth, or I'll feed you to the fish in the River of Souls. Weren't you curious how I got tangled up with that seamstress? Well, now you know. Satisfied?
I didn't expect such a simple story. How disappointing.
What the fuck?
But, boss lady, there's a chance Aglaia wasn't trying to trick you?
You're defending her.
No. I just think the story's so moving, it'd be a shame to ruin it with a lie. If I could cry, I'd be in tears right now.
Good thing you've still got a sharp tongue, or you'd have been stuck guarding someone's front door ages ago.
Enough chit
chat. Let's take a look at this place. The city of Styxia. Look how beautiful she is. Let me take a good sniff of this air. This air, it's filled with the scent of treasure.
She does purr! She purrs! Yeah!
Thanks to Castor's and Grey Mystery, the ancient
Why am I so excited about that?
was finally dispelled. Now that I think about it, helping them was well worth it. Time for treasure hunting, Barto! Lead the way, and whatever we find, we'll split 80-20.
Well, I have a suggestion. How about 70-30 instead?
Listen closely. Do you hear that? The gnawfish in the River of Souls are growling with hunger.
Yes, keep threatening the bastard with being fed to the fish.
How generous you are, boss lady Cypher.
Anyway, what's with all this water? It's damp, cold, and miserable here. I hate it.
Ooh, the mighty demigod of trickery.
Well, she's a cat.
Uneasy around water.
You wouldn't understand. The people of Dolos are talented in many ways. Just, not in swimming. Why don't we have a race? Long distance, sprint, or laps? Take your pick.
What's got you so worked up? Relax. Who would have thought the fearless Lady Cypher was afraid of water?
Cats hate getting wet. What's so hard to understand about that? Now, hurry up and figure out a way across, or I might have to reconsider our split.
Don't rush me. Let me take a look around. Got it. Let's use that thing. Come on, follow me, boss lady.
Not a good imitation. I'll play along. Let's see where this goes, Bartolos.
Tell me, how did you hunt for treasure when I...
Take you out of the party and use Cypher instead.
So, wasn't around, boss.
Alright, anyways, that's going to be where this episode of...
Trying to trick me into saying something. Not a chance.
You're as sharp as ever.
Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting.
That is the end of this episode of Honkai Star Rail. I hope you did enjoy this one. I'll be carrying on with the updates tomorrow. I am very much looking forward to carrying on, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.